Hey, what's going on, everybody? Say hi, Josh.
Hi.
Hi. All right, so we're just checking in with everybody, considering this whole coronavirus situation, make sure everybody's safe, make sure everybody's staying compliant. We want to encourage you all to stay indoors because it is better that way. Yes, we're overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony, and no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And, we have all the promises of God with us, but at the same time, we want to make sure that we are not putting others that are not believers, not so much as believers. They have their own faith. They have their own level of faith that just doesn't quite allow them to see the circumstances the same way that we do. But what we want to do is encourage you to be mindful of them, because in doing so, you're showing love that you're considering the way that they live, they choose to live, the way that they know how to live. And we don't want them to not feel comfortable or think of our ministry as a bad thing because it wasn't considering their health, it wasn't considering their well-being. So just because our faith allows us to walk through these shadows of death, we still want to consider those who don't quite see it the same way. All right. Today, what we're going to study, what we're going to talk about is Deuteronomy 6:24, and it says, "Fear the Lord our God for our good always, that He might preserve us alive." Once again, it says, "Fear the Lord our God for our good always, that He might preserve us alive." Once again, this is for all the believers. And reason why we want to reach out to you and to everyone else is to hopefully one day that everyone else can become a believer and have the strength and the peace that allow them to have a peace that surpasses all understanding in the midst of these times that we're dealing with right now. Once again, this is Deuteronomy 6:24, and it's talking about fear the Lord our God. We all know that fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And that's kind of where all our faith relies on. The wisdom that God gives us as we read our Bible daily and we acknowledge Him in all our ways, He directs our paths, right? So the next thing it says, for our good always. So the fear of the Lord is for our good. We want to take that in consideration. So we know why we are fearing the Lord. It's for our good. And it also has on there always. So as we acknowledge Him in all our paths and we fear the Lord for our good, it'll be good for us always. The reason why is that it might preserve us alive. Right now we're dealing with a lot of people who are out there dying. Granted, there's a faith out there that we all have that holds us dearly, like the Passover. The spirit of death was passing over these houses, and though for the believers, they were able to put the blood of the Lamb over their doorposts, and that spirit of death will pass over them. This goes the same way for all our believers. We want to make sure that you have the Spirit of God. Josh, no sleeping on this. Pay attention. You're being recorded right now. They don't want to see you sleeping. But it's all right. It's his first time. But once again, we want to have the Spirit of God covering our doorposts, covering our family, covering our loved ones. That's why we continue to share this word of God with you, to remind you that the fear of the Lord our God, to fear the Lord our God for our good always, that He might preserve us alive. All right? We all want to stay alive. We want to be able to enjoy our friends, family, and loved ones. We all miss you being in our class. For all our students that have been there. Joshua right here with me. I'm sure he misses you. Come on now, don't be like that. You miss him. But we do miss you. We love you. All the teachers, they miss you. We love you. And pray that one day we get to see each other again. Or if anything, forward this message to all your friends, family, and loved ones, that you want to reach out to them to encourage them also to fear the Lord for their good, that they might be preserved alive along with us. All right. The Lord is our strength. Let's continue to fight this battle by faith. All right. We walk by faith, not by sight. These are just shadows of death. That's all it is. Let's walk through them in victory. All right. God bless you.